Today, we're going to explore a fascinating and highly debated topic that has been making headlines lately: Trump's proposal for Canada to become the 51st state of the United States. This idea, although not new, has sparked intense discussion and speculation about its potential implications on the global economy, international relations, and, most importantly, our personal finances. As a finance enthusiast, I'm excited to dive into the details of this proposal and examine its potential effects on our financial lives. In this video, we'll delve into the background of Trump's proposal, explore the potential implications for Canada and the US, and, most critically, discuss how this development could impact your finances. Whether you're a Canadian, an American, or simply someone interested in global economics, this video aims to provide you with a comprehensive understanding of the potential consequences of this proposal. So let's get started. To understand the context behind Trump's proposal, let's take a step back and examine the events that led up to it. During his presidency, Donald Trump has been vocal about his desire to renegotiate trade agreements, particularly the North American Free Trade Agreement, NAFTA. In 2018, Trump imposed tariffs on Canadian steel and aluminum, citing national security concerns. Canada retaliated with its own tariffs on U.S. goods. The trade tensions between the two nations sparked concerns about the future of U.S.-Canada relations. In the midst of these trade tensions, Trump reportedly floated the idea of Canada becoming the 51st state during a meeting with Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. Although the proposal was met with skepticism, it sparked a lively debate about the potential benefits and drawbacks of such a move. It's essential to note that this proposal is not entirely new. The idea of Canada joining the U.S. has been discussed and debated by politicians, economists, and scholars for decades. However, Trump's proposal brings a new level of attention and scrutiny to the idea. What does it mean for Canada? If Canada were to become the 51st state, it would likely have far-reaching consequences for the country's autonomy, economy, and culture. One of the most significant implications would be the loss of Canada's independence and sovereignty. As a province of the United States, Canada would be subject to U.S. federal laws and regulations, which could potentially override its own laws and policies. This could lead to significant changes in areas such as healthcare, education, and environmental policy. From an economic perspective, joining the U.S. could provide Canada with access to a larger market and greater economic opportunities. In terms of practical implications, Canadians would likely need to adapt to significant changes in areas such as taxation, citizenship, and voting rights. They would also need to navigate the complexities of U.S. federal and state laws, which could be challenging. Financial implications for Canadians. If Canada were to become the 51st state, the financial implications for Canadians would be significant. One of the most immediate effects would be the adoption of the U.S. dollar as the official currency, replacing the Canadian dollar. This change could lead to a period of economic adjustment as Canadians adapt to a new currency and potentially new interest rates. The value of Canadian assets, such as real estate and investments, could also be impacted by the change in currency. In terms of taxation, Canadians would be subject to U.S. federal tax laws, which could lead to changes in tax rates and brackets. Canadians might also be required to file U.S. tax returns in addition to their Canadian tax returns. The impact on social benefits, such as health care and pensions, is also unclear. Canadians might be eligible for U.S. Social Security benefits, but the specifics of how these benefits would be calculated and administered are unknown. Overall, the financial implications of Canada becoming the 51st state would be far-reaching and complex. While there are potential benefits to increased economic integration, there are also challenges to consider, particularly in terms of debt absorption and job displacement. How would it affect your finances? If Canada were to become the 51st state, the impact on your personal finances would depend on various factors, including your income, investments, and financial goals. Here are some potential ways this development could affect your finances. Investment implications. The integration of the Canadian and U.S. economies could lead to changes in investment opportunities and regulations. For example, Canadian companies might be listed on U.S. stock exchanges, providing investors with greater access to U.S. markets. However, there could also be changes to tax laws and regulations Governing investments, which could impact your investment strategy. Tax implications. As a Canadian, you might be subject to U.S. tax laws, which could lead to changes in your tax obligations. You might need to file U.S. tax returns, and your tax rate could increase or decrease depending on the specific tax laws and regulations. Additionally, there could be implications for tax credits, deductions, and exemptions. Financial planning implications. The potential changes to tax laws, investment regulations, and social benefits could impact your financial planning strategy. You might need to reassess your retirement savings, estate planning, and insurance coverage to ensure you're prepared for the potential changes. Currency implications. The adoption of the US dollar as the official currency could impact your purchasing power, savings, and investments. You might need to adjust your budget, savings goals, and investment strategy to account for the changes in currency value. Overall, the impact of Canada becoming the 51st state on your personal finances would depend on various factors. It's essential to stay informed, consult with financial experts, and adjust your financial planning strategy accordingly. Expert insights and analysis. To gain a deeper understanding of the potential implications of Canada becoming the 51st state, let's examine what experts and analysts are saying about this proposal. Economic experts. Economic experts are divided on the potential benefits and drawbacks of this proposal. Some argue that integration with the U.S. economy could lead to increased economic growth, job creation, and investment opportunities. Others caution that Canada could lose its competitive advantage, particularly in industries such as manufacturing and natural resources. Political analysts. Political analysts are skeptical about the feasibility of this proposal, citing concerns about national sovereignty, cultural identity, and the potential loss of autonomy. They argue that Canada's unique cultural and historical context would be difficult to reconcile with the U.S. system of government. Financial analysts. Financial analysts are concerned about the potential impact on Canada's financial system, including the banking sector, stock market, and currency. They warn that integration with the U.S. financial system could lead to increased volatility, risk, and uncertainty. International relations experts. International relations experts are examining the potential implications of this proposal on Canada's relationships with other countries, particularly in the context of trade agreements and international organizations. They argue that Canada's membership in international organizations, such as the United Nations, NATO, and the G7 could be impacted by this proposal. Overall, experts and analysts are providing valuable insights into the potential implications of Canada becoming the 51st state. While there are differing opinions on the potential benefits and drawbacks, it's clear that this proposal would have significant and far-reaching consequences for Canada and its relationships with the U.S. and the rest of the world. In conclusion, the proposal for Canada to become the 51st state of the United States is a complex and multifaceted issue that warrants careful consideration. Throughout this video, we've explored the potential implications of this proposal on Canada's autonomy, economy, culture, and finances. We hope this video has provided you with a comprehensive understanding of the potential implications of Canada becoming the 51st state. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the section below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more informative videos on personal finance and economics.